Excited to bring you guys Turner Talk number 40. This one's going to be about the transition from high school to college. So, I don't know. You guys might be a little bit smarter than me because I didn't really realize all the changes that were going to take place from going from high school to college. So I'm going to talk about a couple of those here today. So the first one I want to talk about is the fact that you're going to have tougher training partners and tougher competition. That sounds all fine and dandy, right? I'm going to have better partners and better competition until you get in there and start grinding, because wrestling's a grind anyway. But when you have people that are more evenly skilled with you, every single rep and every single practice, every single live go is going to be just a lot more difficult, and it's going to be a lot more of a grind. And then when you go to tournaments too, like especially at the beginning, like you're not wrestling a bunch of puds and stuff like that. Your skill level isn't so much higher than everybody else's like it was probably towards your senior year in high school and stuff like that. So you just have a lot tougher competition. In college, if you're beating somebody 5-2, that's pretty sound victory right there. And of course, as you go through the years and develop and get better, you're going to start to be able to kind of distance yourself. But just be ready for that initial uptick in competition level in practice and in matches. Here's another one that you guys might have realized that I didn't really realize, but once you get to college, it's obviously there's not that many schools within a state. So you're going to be traveling a lot further distances. I think the furthest in high school we would travel was like maybe 2 hours, go to Tulsa, and thought that was horrible and stuff. And then once we got to college, like the closest school was probably like in Missouri. So it's like a 6 or 7 hour drive. That was like a close one. I remember one time we went to wrestle Embry-Riddle, and we were coming back, and we drove everywhere. And we were coming back, and we got like stuck at the border or whatever because it was all icy. And we were in the van for 23 hours straight. It was ridiculous. So yeah, you do a lot more traveling in college, so be prepared for that. It's just different managing your weight on the road and just other things. And so yeah, that's a big transition. And then the last one I want to talk about is just the amount of free time that you have in making your schedule. That's something else you got to think about. Freshmen, a lot of freshmen get in trouble with grades. I was one of them. I think I had a 1.9 GPA my freshman year for the first semester. So yeah, figured it out after that though, and got it together. But yeah, so be ready for that. You got to schedule in study time. You're in control of, when, like obviously you set up your schedule for classes and stuff, but it's like you might have 2 or 3 classes. I have a class at 8, a class at 9, and a class at 10. Then I'm done for the day till practice. So you have to manage when you eat and all these things. There's just a lot more free time and time to manage and time to mess up too. So be ready for that as well. Yeah, overall transition from high school to college is a lot different, but it's obviously a lot better too. It's better to have better training partners. It's better to, be able to kind of dictate your schedule more. It's better to have all the means and all the resources that you're going to have. And obviously that's why those athletes are able to elevate to those kind of heights once you get to that next level. But just some good stuff to be ready for and kind of get your mindset prepared for as you're transitioning, you seniors that are transitioning and going to be freshmen next year. So Turner Talk number 40. Glad we made it to number 40, and big shout out to M-Stamp Media for helping us to produce these. So see you guys next time.